Good morning or afternoon, depending on what time you are listening to this podcast, and welcome to yet another episode of Do Geese Have Udders, the show where we ask the unanswered and answer the unasked, looking at news and online stuff too. I'm Michael Gooch, and as always, I'm joined by my good friend Matthew Thompson. You right, Matt?
Malteser?
Good. Then let's start the show.
Pick a card, Michael. Pick any card.
Oh, fact foldery time. There's a bunch of cards in front of me. I'm going to go for... Are you trying to force me a card? Well then let's go for one over here. It's a yellow one. Do you want me to read it or do you want me to give it back to you? It's been taken from my grip.
Oh, it's one of the who has the best.
Who has the best? Do we want to do another who is the best? Let's do another who is the best.
So I'll do one side, you can do the other.
Okay. Let's do that. So if you haven't heard these episodes before, Matt's got a bunch of stuff written on a card, and we try and work out who's the best, the least, the most of these various topics that Matt's written down.
But this is a one-off.
It's a one-off one? What do you mean it's a one-off one?
Well, not all the cards are like this.
Oh, yeah, no, of course. No.
Okay. Should I begin?
You can begin now.
Who has the best sense of smell?
How can we test this?
Well, I just farted, and can you smell it?
Well, not from over here. Not yet. But
Okay.
that's not testing my... So what, have I now got to fart and see if you can smell it?
Yeah.
Right, well, I'll work on that whilst you're carrying on with the rest of these questions.
See, I think I have the best sense of smell.
Okay. I can't disprove if you've got a good sense of smell or
Yeah,
not.
I just think I do, because I can smell bacon from up to 2 centimetres away.
So you can smell bacon from right beneath your nose.
I can smell it further than that, but that's the main part when I can start to smell it.
Okay, I've said before, I think my hearing's my key sense. I know you've disagreed with that before.
I have disagreed and still will.
But I'm happy to take the hearing if you want to take smell.
Ooh, I don't know.
Does that sound like a fair trade?
Maybe. Okay, I'll take smell. Who is the most awkward?
Oh well, the fact you almost pointed at me when you asked the question.
I didn't mean to.
But I feel like that. I mean, it has to be me.
Stop being awkward. Just answer the question.
Surely it's me. 100% me.
Okay. I agree.
Okay. Thanks for at least saying, oh no, you're not that awkward.
You're not awkward, mate. It's just a bit different.
I'm not as awkward as I used to be, definitely. But I'd still say.
Yeah, I agree with that.
There are times I can be awkward.
I agree with that statement to the T. Who would make the best Prime Minister?
Oh, well, in a time like now when the Prime Ministers we've got are just so on the money.
See, I like to think there's 2 ways you can answer this question.
The bar's very high at the minute.
The one that the Prime Minister does the best and changes well, or the one who gets the most votes, and
Well, then that's a different question. So who would be the best Prime Minister, or who would get the most votes, are 2 different things. I think everyone in their mind has at some point thought, yeah, I could be Prime Minister. I could probably do Prime Minister. Are you rolling tape across the table again?
Nah.
Have it back, you child.
Electrical tape.
I mean, I'd like to think I don't have any political experience whatsoever.
You don't need to.
But I do look at some of the stuff that goes on. I'm like, why are they doing this? Surely they can do it a different way. Maybe they can't. Maybe just the world or our country is just in that state of mind that it can't do any better. No matter how much people want it to. Well, I think I could have a crack at it for a day. What about yourself?
I'll do it forever. Until they
Forever.
find out I have no clue what I'm talking about, but I'm reading all flashcards, so it doesn't matter.
Well, this is like that. Where was he from? There was some pilot somewhere, and apparently after 20 odd years or so, they found out he hasn't actually got a pilot's license. And he's been flying these commercial planes all this time, and so they fired him. And people are going, he's been doing this for 20 odd years. Just give him his license, let him carry on.
If he knows how to do it, yeah.
So you think that you would make a good Prime Minister?
No, I'd get the most votes. I wouldn't make a good Prime Minister. I wouldn't know. I'd be.
Why would you get more votes than I would? If we were both running for Prime Minister, why do you think you'd get more votes than me?
Blonde, blue eyes.
Yeah, I think I'd make a better Prime Minister than you.
I think you'd make a better one, but I'd get more votes. I think.
Okay.
And I'd be a puppet. I think I'd be the puppet Prime Minister, not an actual Prime Minister, if you know what I mean.
So you'd just be the front of it.
Yeah.
You'd be the face of it whilst everyone's doing all the...
Yeah, that's what I think it would be.
Right. Okay. What else you got?
Who spends most time in the bathroom?
I mean, every time I message you, it sounds like you're having a shower or a bath. So, well, now I know why it's taking you longer, because you're cleaning your glasses
Yeah.
whilst you're doing it. I don't take forever. Sometimes I enjoy it, sometimes I
We'll go with number 2s.
get out quick. Number 2s?
Why are you so confused?
What do you mean number 2s?
Everyone knows what number 2s mean when you talk about the bathroom.
Oh, yeah, but I just thought you meant like actually washing.
Nah. So I'm quite quick in the bathroom.
Right.
I'll probably do it in a minute, maybe less. And then I'm just sitting there on my phone. What's it saying? Boss makes $1 and I make a dime. That's why I make a number 2 on work time.
When boss makes $1, I make a dime, so I take a poo on company time, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at work, I take a bit more time. Normally about 10 minutes, maybe a bit less.
And they don't think that's suspicious.
No, I just say I'm having bowel problems. Like, honestly, by now they probably think I'm just like...
Is that what you do when you go into these interviews?
Clogged up.
When you have these job interviews. Anything we should know about you? Yes, I might take some time in the toilet.
Yeah, I'll take about half an hour in the poo.
Don't be suspicious.
But that reminds me of when I used to work for my old companies, there was this person there who I used to work with, and he used to spend half an hour in the toilet.
That's too long.
I know, it's sus, isn't it? You're just in there.
That's too long. Everyone looks at their phone when they're on the toilet nowadays, but like, I don't look forward to going to the toilet just so I can do that. I just want to.
I can't wait to
get
poo.
out. I can't wait to go to the toilet so I can sit on my
memes.
phone. Yeah.
That's why your phone's like the most dirtiest thing you own,
It's pretty damn
apart from
dirty.
your toothbrush.
There you go. Maybe you should take your phone into the shower with you as well.
Really?
What else you got?
Really?
What's next? What's next?
Well,
What's next?
who spends the most time in the bathroom?
Oh, I still think you.
Cool, I agree.
Definitely.
Who is the most high maintenance?
Who is the most high maintenance?
I'd say you.
Why do you think me?
Food,
That's not high maintenance. That's just
Yeah,
being a
it is.
fussy eater.
which is high maintenance.
Is that high maintenance?
When we have 3
though?
frying pans, and we need all 3 frying pans to cook a meal, you've got to bring a 4th one just for you. You can have your raw chicken.
That's not true. I don't have raw chicken. You're confusing me with vegetarians and vegans.
Oh yeah, because vegetarians are known for having raw chicken.
I think that. Actually, yeah, you're not.
Will, hear me out, innit? Send me a message that you know it's Mick who's high maintenance.
You're not that high maintenance. No, I think you're very easy to please.
Oh, thank you.
You need to get. You need a constant. You need to be constantly doing stuff, but I don't think that makes you high maintenance because you're usually doing it. Like, I know all this weekend you've been doing some building work and stuff
With you.
with me, but like you're the one that's like, I need to do this, need to get it done.
Yeah. Just so I don't have to do it again.
In that respect, sure, I'm
You.
more high maintenance than you are. I don't think I'm that high maintenance as a person, though.
And that's how you know you're high maintenance.
Why? Because I'm saying I'm not high maintenance.
Yeah.
I'm so high maintenance. I'm not.
You are.
Okay.
Ask your mum
Sure.
when you get home.
Sure, yeah, I will. Yeah.
I will.
Okay. It's a bit weird. Carry on.
Next time I see her. I'm literally going to be, is Michael high maintenance? Let's see what she says.
Okay. Yeah, well, the first thing she will say is, what?
Yeah, she would. Who has the strongest bladder?
Well, I'm going to go back again to this camp with the poo chair that we've mentioned. Our wild camp, which was, 2-3 days? Because I refused to use the poo chair, I feel I've got quite a strong bladder.
Well, but that's not a poo chair, is it? You just whiz round a bush. I'm talking about
but-
bladder, not bowels.
Mm,
Completely 2 kettle fish, mate.
well, I still think I've got quite a strong bladder, though.
If I said, could you please halve the bowels and you give me a bladder, I'll be very annoyed.
What? I think I've got quite a strong bladder. I can go quite some time without needing a wee. You?
So, I never, like, the longest time I held my pee in was for, like, the whole time during school. It was like a whole day. Then when I went home,
Everyone's done that.
I know.
Everyone's held in a wee or something for the whole time during school because they didn't want to go.
Yeah, quite recently I've been peeing quite recently. I think it's because I've been drinking more water. So I'd say you have the strongest bladder because you're not well hydrated.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sure,
You should
yeah.
stay more hydrated.
All these liquids I have, Matt, they're not even liquids. They're just solids.
I did tell you to stop eating hair gel.
It's so addictive.
Here you go. It's your section.
Oh, well, it's my turn. Wait, why is there a bit of tape on it?
I just put it on. Alright, so everyone, we're going to page 2 of the Who Do You Think's Who fold page thing.
Who do you think? Who do you think's who? That tell you what, that's a great name for these cards when we do them. These are gonna be the who do you think's who.
Yeah.
Well, who produces the most bad odors?
You.
I mean,
You came in
do
here
I?
and I don't fart, and you came in here and farted.
But I never said I don't fart.
No, I don't fart.
Oh,
I never fart.
you farted at the beginning of this. Hang on, first question was who was the best sense of smell? It actually says who has the best sense of small. Now that I'm reading it,
Does it actually?
yeah, it does.
Love.
Who has the best sense of small, Matt?
You.
Yeah,
I'm bigger than you.
When you look at something, you're like, that is small.
Yeah. You got a small sense of small.
I don't think I produce that bad a smell. Maybe I do.
No, I say I do. I say I smell.
Good. Not gonna argue with that. Who
Yeah.
yawns the most?
Because I'm a man.
I like to yawn.
I don't really yawn. I
I-
pass air through my ears, so I don't need to yawn anymore.
You pass air through your ears.
Yeah. Do you not?
No. What on earth are you talking about?
Everyone passes air through their ears.
I don't know if this is you sarcasm or you thinking that this is something normal. What
No.
do you mean by
I'm chatting poo.
Oh, good.
Marmite.
Oh.
So yeah,
I had the doctor on speed dial. I was about to finish calling him.
from my GP.
But yeah, yawns the most. You don't yawn that much.
I yawn a bit.
I yawn thinking about yawning, and I can genuinely feel a yawn coming on now. Oh, don't! It's one's gonna come in a minute. I take it you know that.
Yeah,
I mean, this is a
everyone knows
general
what you're about to
fact.
say.
All together now, yawns are
Contagious.
contagious. Yes, they are. Even with animals, it seems. Go
Yeah.
and yawn in front of your dog; it'll probably yawn back. Oh, I can still feel that yawn coming. And it's a horrible tone.
Yeah, got you.
Yeah.
You simpleton.
There
I
we
made
go.
you yawn.
Oh, now here's a nice one. That's not about smells or bladders or things like that. Who ties the neatest bows?
Me.
What makes you think that?
Because I tied more bows than you.
Okay,
Mm.
fair enough. How are your shoelaces? That's kind of a bow.
I mean, I never have to undo
What on
them.
earth? Oh, do you do them like triple or?
No,
whatever?
I do double. I never have to undo them.
Oh well, I mean to be fair, we've spoken about my shoelaces before. I'll hold them up for you.
Yeah,
but
they're just trip hazards.
the fact that
literally
I
trip
like my
hazards.
shoes nice and tight to my feet,
They're literally
so then
trip
they
hazards.
don't fall off when I'm running.
If I
or-
got that on a Christmas present, I'd be very disappointed.
what, a long bow?
Yeah, I'd
Oh,
want
I
a
d-
nice, neat, tight bow like
Well,
mine.
what was I say? What's better in a Christmas present, a big or a small bow? You want a big bow in your Christmas present.
I want a small bow.
Think
multiple
think
small
think
bows.
of the gifts that are under my shoes right now.
Smelly feet.
My feet. You don't know their smell. You don't know their smell, Matt. Not until you undo the bow.
I had the better sense of smell, and I can tell you, I can smell it from here.
Next one. Ah, well. Who tells the worst jokes?
I'm gonna get in there first. You.
Way 100% me.
Yeah, got there
It went from a
first.
stage I feel like in my life where maybe 1 in 10 jokes landed to
1 in
now
20.
maybe 4. Well, I mean now it's getting better. Now it's definitely getting better. Now I feel like on a good day, like 6 out of 10 jokes could land.
When I have about 10 pints, yeah, 6 out of 10 jokes.
When your sentences make sense, yeah.
yeah, 6
definitely.
out of 10.
Absolutely.
Oh, I think I hit a nerve there.
Who is the most artistic?
Is it artistic or
It is-
autistic?
Well, it's odd. Well, judging by your handwriting, it could be either. But I think you've written who is the most artistic.
yeah, we don't need to go down the other.
Artistic. I like to draw. I like to paint. I like to create stuff.
I like to mine. I like to craft. I like to build.
Both quite artistic then, in different ways.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm more artistic maybe in a 2D format.
And you make films
Yeah.
and
Well,
videos.
in like a
yeah, I'd
3
say you.
Me? I'll take it. I'll take it as me. But Matt's very creative. Not like a pen and paper drawery creative, although you've done some cracking drawings in the past. Stop yawning! Stop yawning! But yeah, no, like 3D stuff in more of a physical, creative way,
Like building
like building. Yeah.
and mining.
And the last one on this card. Who is most likely to complain about their food at a restaurant? Now, this is interesting. Because I don't know if you're just going to instantly say me, because I don't think I've ever really complained at a restaurant.
Alright, so I'll tell you how it's not me. So there's a fish and chips down the road.
Yep.
And I've been there like 4 times, and I take the fish and chips home. Every time I've gone there, I've had like hair in the chips.
That's
I
great.
haven't complained once because I keep forgetting. I know it's grim. It's very grim.
Yeah, but does that count as being a restaurant, though, if you've done takeaway?
I went down to the restaurant.
Okay, so you want to go and get it, and then you've had a hair 4 times and you haven't bothered telling them. I would tell them.
Unless there's a fingernail.
If that actually was me, I would tell them. I would say I've found a hair in this.
So you're
No.
more picky. You fell to my trap. I drawed my trap card and you fell into it.
I don't think. What was the last time I complained about a restaurant? I don't think it counts as a complaint. But when you go to the good old Toby Carvery, when they're giving you the meat, if you always at least ask once at the beginning, like, can I have a little bit more? Once they put down their knives, they'll give you a little bit more. I don't think that's a complaining, but they always seem to do that, and you get that little bit of extra meat.
See, I thought you were going to say I ordered a plain chicken and rice and the rice was too spicy. They put a bit of flour on it so I couldn't eat it.
Done. Just done. I'm not that bad. I have a medium Nando's.
No, you don't. Last time we went Nando's, you had the one before that, the lemon and herb.
I've
whatever it's called.
never had lemon.
Nah, you're
Done.
lying.
Going home. Ow, it's a tent. Hey, thanks for listening to our podcast. Don't forget to give that follow or subscribe button a click so you don't miss out on any future episodes. And why not check out our Twitter and Discord too, where we post updates, behind the scenes stuff, and just general other news about the show. Links in the description below. Got any topics or questions you think need a proper answer or have yet to even be asked? Drop it in the comments below or send us a tweet. Until next time.